I literally think I just deleted my first video that I did in my forgotten makeup series. I think I literally just deleted it. So I was sitting down to do another one, and this is gonna be the first one. I'll have to redo the other one at some other time. Oh my gosh, I'm sweating now. Hey good people, welcome back to Beauty and the Frizz. My name is Kara. Whether you're new or returning, thank you so much for stopping by and hanging out with me for another Mimosas and Makeup.
Janet. River, actually.
Not Janet. Oh, okay. It's Mimosas and Makeup, y'all, and today I am doing a video using forgotten makeup. We're doing a get ready with me using makeup that I just kind of forgot about, and I'm rediscovering. So if that sounds good to you, keep watching this video. Let me know what you think. And if makeup is your therapy and your love, if it makes you happy and you want to hang out with those who feel the same way, definitely consider joining the community. I'd love to have you back. All right, let's get started. So how are you? I really just can't believe I did that. I don't know. I thought something was weird with the recording setting, so maybe it didn't even record. I really don't know, but it doesn't even matter. I am good. I am happy to be able to record. So let me know how you're doing in the comment section or the chat, and we're gonna get this show on the road.
Kara, August is not sharing the covers.
He's not sharing the covers? There's so many covers. As you can see, I am watching River, and my sister is going to be coming over, and my dad too. So we're going to be hanging out, and it's going to be a fun time. So let me close the door and we're going to get started. So y'all know my makeup collection is out of control, and there's so much makeup coming out. Lately I've just been going through my collection and just, I don't know, just revisiting things. And I was on a quest to find some of my single eyeshadows and couldn't find them. And then something told me to look under my bed, and I found like this whole little bin of just forgotten treasures. And then I just started looking through other parts of my collection, and I was like, you know, I should just start using these things, because these are the things that I was once talking about in the new makeup releases videos, and the things that were really sought after. And they just kind of ended up in the makeup graveyard, because there's always something new coming out. And it doesn't mean that these products weren't good. So I just want to go back and do that. I will have to re-record the other one because I really liked that look that I came up with. It's the one that's in the new makeup releases video. Dang, that's a shame. I do want to put up some pictures, a couple pictures, because I did a couple looks this week and didn't film them with some one and done shadows. And I just was having such a good time with makeup. And, you know, for a good part of 2024, I was in kind of this makeup funk. And I've just started to rediscover my love for makeup, but I'm loving different things. And it's not so much the eyeshadow palettes the way it used to be before. So I'm just evolving, and with that, I want to go through my collection because I may find a new love. So I hope that this will encourage you not to buy any of this stuff, but to shop your stash and see what it is that's in your collection that you may have forgotten about, because I'm sure there's something. Actually, I'm not sure. Some people, you know, don't have these massive collections, but you may have something that is sparked from this video that you want to pull out. So when it comes to brows, I've always used the Patrick Ta brow lamination gel, and I used his brow wax. Ooh, I can do that in another video because I know I still have that. I used the Maybelline Lift and Snatch, a brow pen, but I did have this product for about a year before I started using it. This is the Charlotte Tilbury Legendary Brows Tinted Gel. And I love it because it has this micro precision spoolie that really grips the brow hairs. And sometimes I'm using that and I'm not using my Maybelline Express Brow, but I usually use either this and the Patrick Ta, or a combination of this, the Maybelline Express Brow, and the Patrick Ta. Just depends on what look I'm going for with my eyebrows. Not that, you know, I have all these different brow looks. Now let's go to primer. So under my bed, I found this Tatcha Pore Perfecting Sunscreen Broad Spectrum sunscreen, and I think it does double as a makeup primer. I don't think that they make this one anymore, or Maybe it's just not sold at Sephora anymore, but I really like this. They did come out with another version of this, and it was even more serum-like, because this isn't serum-like. This is like a cream. It doesn't leave a white cast or anything, even though it looks like it might. But the one that came out after this had really poor packaging, although I really liked it. But I'm using that, and I'm going to continue to finish that. This is probably my second tube of this. I really liked it when I discovered it. So that's all I have on my face right now. And we're going to go ahead and get into a forgotten concealer. And this one isn't an old one. It's just one I forgot about. And this is the LYS Triple Fix Full Coverage Brightening Concealer in the shade MG5. And if I remember this correctly, this is a really nice concealer. So it's one that I do want to put back in the rotation. And I always set my concealer with setting spray. And the one that I found was this Urban Decay All Nighter setting spray with vitamin C and cactus flower water. So I am going to be using it. I'm going to spray my BK Beauty A506. I don't know what game they're playing, but I'm going to go ahead and tap this in. I do like this shade. Most of the time now I use my Natasha Denona concealer, and I really like that one because it has a rosy peach undertone. This one is, I think, what did I say? MG5. So I think this is golden. And I do usually use my Huda Beauty color corrector, but I didn't use it today. So I don't really have that peachy under eye that I like. But as far as brightening and as far as the shade, I think it looks really nice. I'm actually going to take a little bit and put it here because I have a little scar right there and there, and a little, I don't know what that is right there. I'm just going to take a little bit on the lids. And there was one time where I didn't even use eyeshadow primer. I just used concealer. So I don't know. Sometimes I think I just find reasons to just buy extra stuff, you know. I mean, I know glitter primer helps, but I don't know. Lately I've been doing concealer. And I do have my About Face primer that I use for the most part, but I don't know. I'm just looking to simplify things. All right, now that that's done, we're gonna get into foundation. And this one was also in the bin under my bed. This is the Charlotte Tilbury Beautiful Skin Foundation. I have it in the shade 9 Neutral. And I can't remember what year this came out, but it was right at the beginning of the year, or maybe the end of the year before, where we got a little sneak peek of it. It might have been 2022. I can't remember, but we're gonna go ahead and try. If I remember this, I felt like it was a little yellow, but we're gonna go ahead and revisit it and see. For your best healthy looking skin day every day. All right, well, we are gonna go ahead and try this out. Let's just see what the shade match looks like. It is a bit golden for me, but I don't think it looks too bad, but it's definitely too golden for me. And it is saying neutral, but it's pretty golden. So even though this is golden, or looks more golden, I don't think it looks bad. You know, I really don't wear a ton of foundation when I do wear it. Let's just look closer and see. So I think this was designed to be a medium coverage foundation, and let me just look in the mirror. I don't know, like, it has covered up most of my freckles. I mean, you can still see the ones on my nose, so it looks like this one can be built up, but I don't think it looks bad at all. It's more of a dewy skin, a finish, in my opinion. So I don't know, might just start incorporating it back into the rotation, really. Well, we're gonna get into a powder next, and I can't remember if I put this one under the eye, but we're gonna find out. This is the Tatcha Radiant Translucent Setting Powder. And there's a bunch of this left. We're gonna revisit this on the under eye and a couple other areas on my face. I'm just taking a highlighting brush. And then we'll zoom in. So I'm just trying to look at the finish of the powder. I mean, I don't think it's completely matte, but it seems like it's closer to a natural finish. Doesn't seem to completely mattify the skin. I can't remember what people thought about this powder. I look a little tired, but that's okay. All right, so next we're gonna go into a bronzer. This one wasn't like my favorite, but I know a lot of people liked it, and then it just kind of ended up in the makeup graveyard. But this is the Rare Beauty bronzer, and this is in the shade Happy Soul. And I think maybe I don't know why I don't gravitate towards it, because it's actually a really nice neutral shade. So I don't know. And it's not super deep. I'm sure I could have taken a shade deeper, but I've got that covered with the NYX Buttermelt bronzer. So I don't need to get any deeper bronzers, because that does it. So. But I actually am liking this a little bit more. I'm glad I pulled this out, because this one's easy to use. Like the NYX one, I have to be so light-handed because I'm afraid of putting on too much. I actually like the idea of, oh, maybe I need a little more. But I don't know. I think this actually looks good. It's neutral, and it does give a little bit of warmth. It's got this like cream to powder type feel. So yeah, I don't know. I think it looks nice. I'm glad I brought this out. See? All right. Okay, now it's time for blush. I'm going to be using the Pillow Talk Beautifying Face Palette from Char. I can't remember if this was part of a holiday release. I feel like it was a couple of years back. And this palette came in 2 shades. I picked this one here. One was like a lot more pink. I mean, this is pink, but it wasn't this deep, I don't think. So we're gonna go ahead and dip into, let's see, maybe we'll do the soft blush here, and then we'll use a topper. Let's do that. That's a little pretty flush. So here's what the blush looks like. I'm gonna do this one here for the topper. I don't know if it's doing anything. Seems a little bit hard to pick up. That's what it looks like. Might not be using the best brush. Oh, there it is. Okay, yeah, you can see it. Now, definitely intensified it though, so I think that looks nice. All right, so now that we have that done, a product that I really forgot about is this Auric, what is this called? Smoke Reflect. So I wanted to pull this out, and this is in the shade Entice. I actually also want to just see, like, is it dried up? I have no idea. I have 2 of these. So this is like this antique-y kind of green, and then it has the topper, which looks like that. That looks a little hard panty. So let's just see what it swatches like. So I'm just taking my finger into the cream, and that feels great, actually. Yeah, that feels really good. Let me do it here, because I did it over the foundation or the powder. And let's see about this. I'm concerned about this one. Oh, I don't recall these toppers being all that when I got them either, but we'll see what it is gonna look like on the eyes. So let's see what kind of brush I want to use for this. I'm gonna take this Sydney Grace brush. It's a bit dense, and we'll see. Oh, this even has a little mirror. Okay. I'm gonna take some on my finger. I really like this color. And we're gonna see if we can blend it with the brush, which looks like we can. Taking a little bit more on the finger and blending it out with the brush. All right, I think this color looks so pretty and smoky and antique-y, and I could wear it like this for a one and done. I can't remember, like, I mean, it is drying down, but I can't remember if it's something that would crease or not on me. So I'll have to update y'all. Now I'm gonna get a dense shading brush for the topper here. I'm gonna take this one here from Sigma. It's a lid shader, and I'm just kind of scraping it. I might have to get like a top layer off of this, and I'm definitely gonna need to spray this one because it looks a bit chunky. So I don't think it looks too bad on. It's definitely a topper. You know, it's not something that I think I would really care for by itself. But I think on top of the cream shade, it looks pretty nice. I might take some tape to it later though and just see if we can get any more pigment out of it. But I don't recall that you could. And I do want to take a little bit of this shade and put it underneath the eye. We're gonna have to be really careful. I'm gonna grab this brush here from Blends. All right, I think that looks really nice, actually. We're gonna get into a liner, and let's see if I can find something that I forgot about. Ooh, let's do this one from Urban Decay. This is in the shade Overdrive. Now, usually I'm wearing my Melt liners or my Victoria Beckham liners. So let's pull out this Urban Decay because I remember really liking this shade and see. I think that looks great. And we're gonna do an inner corner. Wait. I'm gonna go back into the Charlotte Tilbury palette. I don't understand why their games have to be so intense. Like, they are so intense. And let's just take this shade right here. All right, there's our eye look. I'm gonna just use the Bad Gal Bang mascara. I don't really have Forgotten mascara because I try to be good with that as far as, you know, throwing them out after 3 to 6 months. Now, I do have some Forgotten mascaras that are new, but I'm just not ready to open them yet because I have several open right now. So I will eventually get to those. All right, and lastly, to finish this look, we need a lipstick. Ooh, let's see. We're gonna use this lipstick or this gloss from Pat McGrath. I need to pull out some of my Pat McGrath stuff. I have definitely not been using my Pat McGrath. So it's very sheer, very close to my lip tone. It's gonna give me like the foundation lips probably, and that's fine. I'm just gonna try to find a liner. We're gonna use this one from KKW Beauty, Don't. It's right here, and this is in the shade, what is this? Russet. I'm holding it like this because the whole pencil keeps falling out and going all the way in. All right, there's Russet on the lips. And then this shade from Pat McGrath is called Dare to Bear. Still my favorite gloss. And there's our look, full face of Forgotten products. And I love this look. I am just so happy that the Auric Glow Lust is still intact. My Charlotte palette looks good. The foundation really doesn't look too yellow at all. I think it might have been the setting on my camera. I remember filming that video and I'm like, I look so yellow. But no, I think this looks good. The bronzer looks good. The blush, this is why I don't need to buy anything, y'all. Like, look at this. I'm gonna spray my face with the Urban Decay. So this one I think is supposed to be brightening, maybe, I think, because of the vitamin C. So I'm gonna put this back in the rotation too. Yes, I am. Yes, y'all, let me know what you think about this look. I'm so happy with it. And I have nowhere to go, but that's okay. Please let me know if you have any makeup products that you have totally forgotten about. And if you do, pull them back out and give them a whirl and show them some love. Maybe you will remember why you purchased them in the first place. And now I can actually add these items back into my rotation because it looks good. I mean, this look is great in my opinion. That's gonna be it for this video. I really hope that you liked it, and let me know if you want to see any more of these. This video is a little bit different than the Do We Still Love Her series because these are things that like I truly forgot about, and I probably have only worn a couple of times because some of the things at the time I was buying, you know, for the videos, and I'm really trying not to do that too much anymore. I really want to focus on things that I really and truly like and want. That's still a lot too, but yeah, I don't know. I'm having fun going through my collection and shopping my stash. I know I'm still bringing some new things in, but yeah, let me know if you forgot about anything. I really like this concept, and I'm gonna dig for some more things, and I'm also gonna refilm the original one because I had some really good products in that one too. So thank you so much for taking out some of your time and hanging out with me for another one today. I hope this was therapy for you. It always is for me. And until I see you again, make sure you're being gentle with yourself, talk to yourself nice, stay safe, and I will see y'all in the next one. Bye.